come. I'm going to finish you. If I don't stop Frieza, he'll ravage the entire universe. One shot left. Spirit bomb.
Let's go.
I have to borrow the spirit of the planet Namek.
We are a fathers of little past. And I have overlooked at this planet is not.
It's time!
Let's go. No. No. Krillin!
No! Not him, Frieza! Oh, no!
What?
And now, Frieza, you are going to pay!
Super Saiyan?
Go on! Take it somewhere safe. Go on, son. I'll take care of this monster once and for all. Now get going!
Let's go!
Give me the strength I need!
What are you doing? Don't tell me. Is this another one of your pathetic attacks? What can you possibly accomplish?
This is a lot.
Just stand
They really
there?
put in a lot.
I don't understand why Goku doesn't just attack him.
He's probably thinking that he needs more energy so that he can take Frieza down for good this time.
I wish this thing didn't take so long to get ready. I have to make sure it doesn't figure out what I'm doing. Come on!
Higher planet, the Saiyans will finally be no more. The legend of the Super Saiyan will remain just that, a legend. That's not the sun. What not?
Stay here.
You don't think that they... Hey, it's Goku and Piccolo we're talking about. They wouldn't go down that easy.
2 hours later.
Why is it gone? We totally forgot about Bulma. Here's like that.
Oh man. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Man, what a beautiful game. You know, like what a well-made game too. It's pretty crazy. Like I really appreciate that. And at the same time, yet such an unneeded game. It's this perfect balance of beautifully made and utterly unneeded. You know what I'm trying to say? Like it's crazy. I almost have no negative things to say about it, right? It did it. The perfect Dragon Ball Z RPG, hands down. There's really no competition. There really isn't. I've played a few others, most notably one that I rented, and that, you know, obviously when you rent you don't keep it, so I didn't get to really play much of it, but what I played of it was kind of cool. Man, I really wish I remembered what it was. But more notably, because I said most notably, more notably, Budokai 3. While Budokai 3 isn't a RPG, and the other one I was talking about was more like an RPG, Budokai 3 had that flying aspect and be able to, you know, whenever you want to go to a new mission, you actually have to fly there. That my boys, that at that time was legendary, because Budokai 1 and 2 were nothing like that. You didn't have any type of freedom like that, so that was huge. Again, since even though Budokai 3 isn't an RPG, I still feel like Kakarot is the perfect form of Budokai 3, minus the fact they don't got as Super Saiyan 4. Do they? I didn't play through all of it, but I don't think they did. They didn't have like Super Saiyan 4 where you could kind of do that, fight Omega Shenron and those kind of things. That's the only downfall of Kakarot. So it's the perfect Dragon Ball Z RPG. But did we really need this? I will say there are very valid arguments for what I just asked. New gen hardware, right? We don't have any Dragon Ball Z RPG on a next generation hardware. I don't think, because there wasn't really one on whatchamacallit, PS3 to the best of my knowledge. Raging Blast was more of a fighting, right? So there's none on PS3 or 4. And then on top of that, next gen kids, right? These kids haven't experienced it like we did. So all I gotta say on the topic is other things could have been done, right? Yes, there isn't one on next gen, but you guys could have done something else. This video is like sort of a review, but as I mentioned, bro, I didn't finish the game. I will, say it out loud. I'm not that phased about it. I got up to the Frieza arc and I finished that, and I was like, yeah, bro, it's time to talk about this game because it'll take me way too long to get through it. I mean, the only reason why I have the game is through Bandai, so shout out to Bandai for providing me the game. But yeah, if y'all didn't give it to me, thank you. I would never have picked this up. But this is what you guys wanted, right? So here we are. Long story short about if you want to buy this game, right? If you're not bored of the Dragon Ball Z story, that all the arcs, Frieza, Cell, Boo, if just saying that, hearing that does not make you like, you would like this game. You would really like this game. I would like you to actually pause this video and go get it because you would love this game. I take that back. Love. Oh, wait. You gotta also understand this is an RPG. Like RPG. You gotta upgrade. There are some side quests. You gotta grind sometimes. That is part of it. If that doesn't still phase you, then yeah, pause, go get it. Me, I'm not in the mood for an RPG DBZ game right now, right? And so sometimes things felt like a drag. Yet, for some reason, I felt the need to still do every side quest that popped up. And there's two reasons for that. One, so Kakarot is based off of the Dragon Ball Z manga. And when we say that, we mean they put in a lot of details, a lot of side things that don't appear in any other Dragon Ball Z game, really. And I appreciated that a lot. So Kakarot, the whole world, open world, whatnot, obviously planet-based though, not 100% open world, but it was molded to be exactly like the actual show. Manga, whatever you want to call it. And so I don't know how to explain, but like certain places, like actual places where things in the manga anime happened, you could go there, find a little glowing sparkling thing, and it had like a little bit of a story about what happened at that exact location. So side thing, like filler episodes as an example, so they were either side quests or kind of like that. And that small detail, something about that is just very cool to me. This would have been very cool in the PS3 era. An example quickly was Launch. Bro, I forgot about Launch and like how cool of a character in a sense she is with the whole sneezing, I think it was, to change her personality. That was big too in the early episodes of the Dragon Ball Z. So her seeing her have some shine, seeing her get some backstory, blah blah blah, was just cool to me. And I'm like, yeah, this is pretty cool, Second reason why I decided to do side quests is because I wanted to avoid grinding. Because again, like I said, this is an RPG game. You're leveling up through the fights, random fights and encounters while you're flying around. And I kind of tried to avoid those fights as much as possible because it was kind of annoying. It kind of interrupted my flying. Kind of enjoyed flying a little bit. But if you avoid all of them, then you end up not gaining experience in between these story quests. And you know how RPGs are, they don't fully scale you. Just because you did that one story quest doesn't mean you're gonna get enough experience to be ready for the next one, right? So I was like, let me just do these side quests so I can avoid the whole thing as a whole. It wasn't that bad because it felt like I was reading or going through the manga or anime or whatever you want to say, because it's like it flowed, right? These side quests would disappear if you progressed too far into the story. So they were kind of, if they followed like a filler episode of some sort, it would be around that time, you fought Raditz and then a side quest popped up. So I was like, I wonder what that was. I play it, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this from the show, you know what I mean? So it wasn't that bad. All in all, what I really enjoyed about this game was the aspect of remembrance. After doing that skit in the beginning, I don't know how much I showed because I haven't edited it yet, but like for me, at myself at least, watching the Dragon Ball Z Budokai 1 Frieza section of the whole arc was wild. It was so to the point, you know what I mean? So to the point, and you see Kakarot fleshed it out. It felt like you were watching the anime. I appreciated that, man. I did. I liked that. The combat, you know, it was cool. It was cool. My boy Yaya was trying to convince me that it's deep combat, right? In our podcast, he was explaining it. I'm sorry, it put me to sleep because I didn't know what he was talking about. But so I watched this video and I tried some things and I'm like, bro, nah, you're overhyping this a little bit, right? So it's not that it's not deep at all, but it's not that crazy. And they don't tell you anything. Like, it's really weird. And I thought that was okay at the start. I'm like, yeah, it's fine. Usually they don't tell you a lot. You figure out some stuff. But I kept trying stuff and nothing was working. So I don't really know, but I will say the combat was fun, right? So I'm not that stressed about it. I'm not going online, so really I don't care that much, you know. It's just an offline game. I'm gonna play it to get through it, you know. But yeah, like I said, man, I don't have a whole lot to say. It's a very good game if you can get past the idea you're playing through the same story. So it is what it is. Some people were wishing that they had more into the story. They didn't put enough. Some people wish the side quests that were like actual episode manga filler parts or whatever weren't side quests. They wanted to be real stories. And I'm like, guys, what? Because they already added a ton in the story sections, and sometimes they dragged on. Like, I actually did fall asleep sometimes because I knew what was gonna happen. So I was like, bro, I don't need to see all this for this part because I remember it, you know. So you can't please everybody. Overall, it's a good experience. I think everyone will say that this is a good experience, a good DBZ experience. So it is what it is. Other than that, I want to know, did you guys play this game? You know, if not, let me know why. And if you did play, let me know what you guys feel. I'm actually very curious to see, because like I said, I think everybody liked this game to a certain extent. No matter what the negatives were, overall it's a very positive title. So let me know what you guys think. But that's all I gotta say. So I will see you all in the next video. Yo, my outros have been smooth these last like 3 videos, bruh. And I just screwed it up, but it's all good. I'm out. Peace. Lost out when these people try to test.